Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am really glad you're here because today I am going to light up this barn. I'm standing here in my cluttered garage, which is also kind of dark. Now, today it's not so bad. I've got the light coming from this garage door opener here, and the bay door is open, so I've got sunlight coming in. But in the afternoon, evening, it is dark in here. So, here's what I have. These are high bay LED lights, also known as UFO lights, and these are made by a company called JC-LGL, and they sent me these lights so that I could test them out here and share them with you. And if you're interested, there is a link in the description, and I'll also put the link as the first comment in the comment section. But let me tell you a little bit about these lights. Now, on that website, there are several that you can choose from. These happen to be the 36,000 lumen models. They are 240 watts, not 240 watt equivalent. They actually draw 240 watts. That sounds like a lot, but what I read on the internet is that a 1,000 watt halogen bulb produces about 12,000 lumens, which means this light is equivalent to 3 1,000 watt halogen lights. Now I'm going to hang two of these in here, one of them on the back part of the bay, one of them on the front part. So I'm going to be drawing 480 watts, but that's equivalent to drawing 6,000 watts of halogen light, or on a halogen light. So they're going to be bright. Now, let me show you the light a little bit. It is made out of cast metal. I guess it's white metal or aluminum. So it's basically a giant heat sink. Simple installation with a hook here. I'm going to hang a couple of eye hooks, or hang an eye hook from the ceiling, and then just hang that from the hook. And then there's a lock screw that locks in, so this can't just, I mean, I don't know what would ever make it fall off, but if you were to bump it, it won't fall off with that. Plus, it comes with a little piece of aircraft cable, so you can put an extra hanger or extra tie to it to keep it from falling off as well. They say they are dimmable. Now, I'm not familiar with this, but there's a separate wire here, and this is for the dimmer. So I'm not sure how that hooks up. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm just going to have full light. But they are dimmable if you look into how to do that. Simple plug and play operation, but there's no switch on the light, no pull string, no switch. So that means you have to plug these into a switched outlet. Now, I don't have any electricity up in the ceiling, so I'm just going to run an extension cord to see if I like the placement, and if I like it, then I'll run some outlets and I'll run to a switch. So you may need to get an electrician in if you don't have switched outlets in your barn or your shop, or maybe you can do that yourself. Otherwise, it's a cool light, and I'm just going to find the center up here, put that eye hook in, hang this up, and then we'll just plug them in with some extension cords. All right, I'm going to mark this 7 feet from the beam in the center, which is right there. So that's about the center of this bay. All right, and then I'm just going to simply drill a little hole in there, and then I'm going to hang the hook. I mean, that's how easy this is, really. Let's get a screwdriver so I can stick it in there and turn that around. Great. Now that just keeps that from coming off. Now, since this side has the garage door in it, I can't center the light because I want to be able to use it when the door is open. So obviously when the door is open, the light would be behind the door and block. So I'm going to just put the light just beyond the door so that it'll work with the door open, but also hopefully bright enough with it closed. Now I do have a third light, so if I need to, I could put one where the door is, you know, so that when the door is closed, you could see, but that's going to be an awful lot of light. So I'm just going to try and put one here and see how that works out. Pretty sure I could hang from that. All right, so I'm just going to feed this extension cord over for now. That should do it. Plug this guy in here. And we'll just pull it like that. Now I've got my multi-outlet extension cord, so I'll plug one light. I'll plug both lights into that, and then we'll plug the cord in. Actually, it's already plugged in, so let's see what happens. We'll plug the back one in first. There's the back one. Nice. And then we'll plug this one in. Wow! That is nice. Let's take another look. Okay, what you're seeing here is pretty true to my eye. I've got the garage doors closed, and the only light coming in is a little bit of sunlight from the right side and some from the back as well. So it's pretty dark in here, and the light is right up there at top. You can see the top of the frame. So I'm going to plug this in, then we'll tilt down. I've got my exposure locked so that the camera's not compensating for the darkness. A lot of times these cameras look better than real life. So I've got this set where it's pretty true to real life. So let's plug this in. Nice. And that's what it looks like. We'll go dark again. No light. Light. Very nice. Now I can clean up because I can see what I'm doing. Now this is the front of the barn here, the garage door side. You can see there are a number of windows on that one side, so I've got some natural light coming in. But we'll add the light from the UFO light and see the difference that makes. It's literally like night and day. I mean literally, darkness and light. Anyway, that's it. So I like this placement. I'm going to work with it a little bit before I run the wiring, but I'll see how that works out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like these lights, check out the link in the description and in the comments section. Short little video, but I know sometimes you guys like a no-frills video where you just get right to the point, so that's what I tried to do here today. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel on YouTube or followed on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I invite you to join me. Thanks for being here, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time.